Does this mean Alt is disqualified then? His time and survival points are really low down there. I don't know if he has a chance because I think the other half of the teams have already beat him out there.
It could be possible if both of these teams. We have had what, 2 teams with all escapes?
I believe so, yes, and at much faster times.
We have had 2 teams with escapes, all escapes, so that'll be at least 2 of those people will be moving on. Doesn't look like we have any banned perks. However, we only have 2 leaders. Now MarLin with the chainsaw, Whispers turns on. He should know that there is a Dwight over here by that generator. We'll go ahead and scroll through, see where Dwight has chosen to hid. On the edge of the map, a very smart play. Killers do not like to waste time checking the edges.
Paid off. That's a June 2016 tack right there, man. Back in the days of hide and seek, that's where you catch everyone. Aaron pulled up a moonwalk. What a madman!
I've never seen this before in competitive play. This is the 4th match.
This is a first, man. You just don't see moonwalks like that anymore. Boxco's taking a hit. The chase has begun. How long will he last against MarLin?
Now Boxco's immediately finding a pallet after taking a hit, drops it a little early, forces the brutal straight pallet break. Finding another pallet, taking the inside, might have been a little bit better, saved a little bit of time, or extended the chase if you ran to the outside of the pallet.
He's dropping these pallets pretty quick.
These pallet locations are just all over the place, tightly knit together. Another jungle gym with 2 pallets.
MarLin did avoid the first pallet, he did not kick it there, but it didn't pay off. He whiffed on the line. Made up for it here, though. Do you think it'll
with the second
set him up with enough time?
Leaving Boxghost on the ground because a generator popped right in front of him. I do think the time saved was worth it. Now, we have a hook right here. It'll be interesting to see if he goes back to break the pallet or tries to immediately go into another chase.
He's going for another chase, looks like.
Didn't see...
And he's found... Hello!
From one Dwight to another. Didn't see the first one go wide right on his screen behind the tree, but finds the one that I didn't even know was there.
Sweet gamer. Ooh, he's already up to the shack. Didn't expect him to make that much distance that quickly. Looked like he moved to the left, but he must have taken advantage of the pallet break line of sight and moved to the right during that. He is trying for stuns. He is desperately trying for stuns, but he's not getting them. And now he's moved into the dead zone of the map, the center here.
You definitely
is he going to find a pallet?
Finds the pallet, runs through it. Now, the question is, has this area of the map been used before? And no, it hasn't. MarLin, faking left, goes back to the pallet. Sweet gamer, not able to juke a non-ranked 20.
And he's gonna pay for all that inexperience against the ranked 1 killers.
Now we have a risky move here, going for the fake body block. Normally you see some follow through on that in regular gameplay, but not here in the tournament today.
Is Aaron also used to the rank 20 juice? If this were a Wraith, that might have worked, right? She got a hillbilly on your hands here. Manages to spin MarLin's chainsaw. Maybe some things work against all killers. Ooh, but he's back in the face of death. Now spins it again into the tree.
I swear, Flair, I've read pretty consistently that the big opinion around the community is 360s do not work against good killers. However, he tries the 360 next to the window and he takes a hit. It seems like window areas are where it matters most.
He jerks the lunge! Okay, Aaron. He's down. It's about time. He gave up on chainsawing, man. He was at the window, and as soon as he popped away from the window, there was an opportunity to body block and chainsaw. He's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going for this shit. I've already been spun twice. It's time to get some shit done, MarLin's saying. But 2 generators left. They've made fantastic progress. Is that Sweet Gamer in a locker?
In a closet.
What are you doing, buddy? We love it.
Shack too. Looks like he's going to choose to stay in here. Now,
this is
points
the ultimate
really don't
juke
matter,
rank
so
20
going for a save, not a big deal. Chooses to get out of the locker in front of the killer's face.
MarLin watching as he slowly steps backwards into the basement. It looks like Aaron's
now we
gonna be
have both
here.
players injured. They're choosing the heal. It looks like iJuke rank 20s was 99. I didn't see that earlier.
Back into the locker.
Dwight in their natural habitat at the locker. Goes into the locker in front of the killer.
It's working.
Not spotted.
The red camouflage.
There we have it. That's why
that
they
was
chose
the play.
The red shirts. They
made
really
it
planned ahead. They knew their strategy before coming into the match, and they're really follow-throughing with it. Box goes on a hook. Teammate must be getting chased right now.
I think this is the first time we're going to see someone not be unhooked. He could be unhooked, right? There's definitely a possibility there, but
there's a possibility.
It looks like they're using a bit of a loophole. They were healing up instead of going for the save when possible, because they do have to heal up when they're not an RP.
That's true. I definitely would want to heal my team before I saved an enemy.
Oh, Sweet Gamer tries the locker juke, but it does not work this time. It worked last time, but not every time.
Correct. Gonna take a hook for that. Now, it did look like they were immediately moving for the basement for the save, but MarLin making a real good play, switching targets to prevent a survivor getting saved in the basement. Most killers you're gonna see are going to just stay at the basement. Now, MarLin chasing White around the hook.
He gets the juke, gets the unhook. He's not allowed to hit the survivor that was just unhooked, so he has to go for the other Dwight.
That's
but they're both injured now. Is there a pallet here? There is no pallet here. He's going down.
I can't tell if this pallet was already used or broken, or if one didn't spawn here. I believe a pallet has to spawn there, but there is no pallet shrapnel on the ground thanks to floating pallets. A new addition to Dead by Daylight. Makes things a little bit harder.
Yeah, we can't tell if a pallet didn't spawn there or if it just said that you didn't.
Now, Sweet Gamer immediately getting found. I believe he was trying to make a plunder attempt. Maybe to get a medkit?
That might have worked if he weren't in a chase right now. Is Bugsy going for the save on Aaron?
He pretty much has to at this point. Gets Aaron off the hook. Now, Sweet Gamer looking for another pallet. Surely, definitely a lot safer than a window. Not going to find any pallets in the middle of the map on Sheltered Woods. He might be screwing over his teammate right here. Immediately pops in the locker. Getting body blocked, though. And then Sweet Gamer goes down.
MarLin is onto the Dwights. He's onto them now. But he hasn't gone down yet. How did Aaron get out of that? Aaron was right in front of the killer's face. It looked like he was just about to go down, but he managed to get away from him in such a specific circumstance. However, 2 survivors are dead now, and there's still 2 generators left to do. Time efficiency is definitely in the killer's favor here. Oh, and there is a survivor. Okay, so he has vision of both Bugsy and Aaron here. Aaron directly in front of him. Bugsy is to his right now. Does he know?
He should know your scratch marks. He can tell there's more scratch marks than what should be for one survivor. Now trying to locate. Doesn't see anything. And
there he is.
Finds Bugsy out in the open. Is he going to get the chainsaw?
Nope. He didn't get it that time.
He was patient, not patient enough. This is going to be a window vault at the shack. Gonna have to leave this area immediately because there is no pallet safety net already at 2 vaults. Now MarLin coming in with Bloodlust. Should be in Bloodlust.
He just used a chainsaw, but he'll be a Bloodlust one pretty damn soon. Unless he eats that stun.
Eats the stun, breaks the pallet. That's going to remove any Bloodlust that he had right there. Now, Bugsy still running away.
At
basically
this point, he's
playing for time. Finds the hatch, though. Spins away and avoids the chainsaw.
That saw is a no-go. MarLin has been missing a few saws today. It's really cost him a lot of time in this match.
So Bugsy doesn't have a lot of options here. He can try to lose the killer. Not really going to work that well, even with the black outfit. Chooses to waste as much time as possible. Do you think he'll be able to run around for another 2.5 minutes, avoid the hillbilly, and get out with the hatch? He knows where it is, but these pallets are going quick flare.
They are. He's trying to get a flashlight out. The flashlight doesn't work. He can face the chainsaw.
Yep. Billy looks up in the sky.
MarLin whipping another one here. How long can Bugsy extend this for? Ah, that's
not too much longer. That chase lasted about a minute. As you can see, Aaron started out on the ground around 3 minutes and now at 2. Now, does Aaron know where the hatch is? It is possible that his teammate could have spectated and told him at the exact location. MarLin making the smart play.
Are they that coordinated? We don't know. Is MarLin gonna see the blood?
Able to Kobe off of the hook. Hadn't been hooked for the entire match. Gets himself off. Doesn't need a teammate.
Is this legal? Is that legal?
Is Kobe?
Can you do that?
Are Kobe's allowed? I saw
in
nothing.
The tournament setting. I don't know, man.
I saw nothing in the rules. Maybe this is where luck plays its part.
They're not running up the ante. Is that a banned perk?
There is no up the ante. It is not banned. It was definitely a 4% attempt. He got 3 of those. Now
he doesn't need it either way. He's off the hook and he's looking, but he knows where the trap door is, doesn't he?
He does know where the trap door is. MarLin doesn't seem to be anywhere near it. Could possibly be giving it to him, but with none of these teams having 2 escapes, I don't think they're going to progress. Now, it could just be the top 2 NA teams progress and the top 2 EU teams, but we definitely had more deaths from the EU players.
Mm-hmm.